What's up there, YouTube? Just a little quick update here on the RC4wd Gelande 2 D90 build. I swapped out the tires. I had the stock dirt grabbers on these RC4wd 19 Revolution beadlock wheels, and they are very scale. The tread pattern is, you can't find a more scale tread, but they're just a little narrow. I know Land Rovers tend to have narrow tires, but they just weren't carrying the weight. I mean, you see I've got a ton of stuff up top. I've already stiffened up the rear coilovers about as much as I can. This truck still doesn't even have a battery, a motor, even a transmission. It's just a rolling frame, basically. No drivetrain whatsoever, no electronics. So they weren't carrying the weight very well. And if you're familiar with the channel, you've seen that I started the Trailfinder 2 short wheelbase kit, and it comes with the 1.9 mud thrashers. You're familiar with the mud thrasher tire? That's what comes on all of the Trailfinder 2 with the Mojave body kits. That's just the standard little tire. It's a little small for the Trailfinder 2, I think, but I didn't even know they have it in a 1.9. And that's what comes with the Trailfinder 2 short wheelbase. And that body that goes on there is so small. The 1.9s, I think, are way too big. So I didn't even mount them up to the stock beadlocks it came with, because I had no intention on using them with that. But I thought, hey, they might look good on the D90. And you're looking at them, I think they look good. They're just about the same height as the dirt grabbers. They're just a bit wider. Still a pretty scale tread pattern, not as realistic as the dirt grabber, but I think it's a pretty nice looking setup. I think it looks pretty good on here. But I have another problem. And these look great. They fill it out nice. They're not too tall, and they go with the wheels well. But I have another option. When I started this build, I pictured it. I'd seen a couple online. Red with the white roof and white wheels, and I ran across one on YouTube that I really liked, and it had 155s, which everybody knows I like. So I'll show you those. These are the RC4wd 155 Landies, the white finish, with the 155 mud thrashers. This is what I originally planned on putting on this truck. Now that I've been looking at them with 1.9s, they look a little small, the tires do. But you gotta remember, this is still, there's a lot of weight still to go in this truck, so you figure it starts setting down just a little bit, it's gonna look even better. So I'm torn. I've got this kind of custom, little flashy bit of wheel with a good sized tire. It's not, you can tell it's not a stock size tire, it's very aftermarket looking setup. And then I have this very tame, stock looking setup. They tuck completely within the fenders, and I don't know, I love the white. I love the accent that makes the roof stand out more. I just don't know what to do. It looks very stock, and I love that. I love to mod them, but I love that they look stock. So I'm torn. I don't know what to do. I'll flip it around here. I just got a set on each side here. I did also put those 155 Landies on the short wheelbase Trailfinder 2, and I think I'm going to start with those. I'm going to build it stock looking with those tires and wheels. Now I do have another set of those Landies. They were out of stock forever, so I went ahead and ordered two as soon as they became available. I will need some more 155 tires for them, but I'm not sure. I think the mud thrashers fit the Jeep really well, so if I end up not using them on here, I may put them back on there. I don't know. I'm really torn. I like both looks. I can't afford to build two, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me know what y'all think. Comment below. Tell me which set of tires y'all like better. Yeah. I can sit here and look at it all day. I ain't gonna be able to decide, so give me y'all's feedback. But thank y'all for watching, and like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned for more.